Hello everyone, welcome back on Erratic Coder. Today in this video, we are going to understand Excelize library in Golang. So we will understand what is the functionality this library provides. If I explain Excelize library in simple terms, then this is a popular Golang library for working with Excel files, as we can understand it by name as well. So it allows you to create, read and write Excel files in Excelize format, and it provides the functionality like creating, editing worksheets, formatting cells, and performing various operations on Excel data. So this is the library we have. Before using this, you can install this library with command go get and this path. So by this command, you can install the library. I will mention this command in description. So I have already installed this library in my system. We can quickly jump on the code to understand the functionality. Here, first of all, by using this Excelize library, I have created a new file by using the new file function. And here I have the file variable. Now all the operations from defining the sheet name, providing the value on any cell, modifying the value, all these operations I'll be performing with this same variable file. When we work on any Excel, we have multiple sheets. So if I have this Excel file, this is my sheet 1, and similarly I can add other sheets as well, sheet 2, sheet 3. But at a time, I want to specify on which sheet I want to work. Similarly, to start the work on Excel, I have taken a sheet name variable where I am saying that I want to make the changes in sheet 1. And I have initialized this sheet 1 with this new sheet function on this file only. So here in this file, I have called new sheet function where the sheet name is sheet 1. We have a file, we have a sheet name where we want to make the changes. Now I'll be putting some value on a required cell. So for that purpose, to set the value, I am using the function setCellValue. Where I want to set the value? In sheet 1, I will be giving the value. On which cell I want to put the value? On this specified cells. In A1, B1 or A2. What is this? In this Excel sheet, we can see we have multiple cells. One is C4. Then if we go to this cell, this will become B8. And the first one will be A1. This will be B1. Similarly, it will be A2. And this will be B2. So basically, the column and the row we have to consider. Here, first of all, I will put the value in A1, A2, B1 and B2 cell. 4 values I am putting, and I have used setCellValue. I have given the sheet name as sheet 1. Then I have given cell where I want to put the value, and the value I want to put is hello word, hello erratic coder. I have written a function to read all the rows. Here from this file, I am using the function getRows. From which sheet I want to get the rows? From sheet 1. So this is a simple way it will provide the rows here. So if I am putting the value hello word, and here I am saying hello erratic coder, then this getRow function will give me this value 2 by 2 array. Why 2 by 2 array? Because data will be divided into rows and column. Here we can see we have 2 rows, 1 and 2, and we have 2 columns. One is this, second is this. So it will be giving us an array. Since I told you it will be 2 by 2 array, one will be for rows and one will be for columns. First I am giving an iteration on rows. Suppose in rows I have 10 values. So this will be iterating 10 times. Then a single row I have collected in this variable. In this specific row, if I have 6 columns, then this particular for loop will be iterating 6 times. And from that particular cell, it will be fetching the value. After printing one row, it will be giving a line break here. It is just the same way as we iterate over an array. We put the data, we have read all the rows, then we are good to save the Excel file. And here we can use the function save as. We'll give the name by which you want to save your file, and here you can put the condition that if any error occurs, then you have to print it here. If no error occurs, it will simply save the file and print the output that Excel file created successfully. This is the simple way to use Excelize library and see the output. So here we can see in A1 and B1 we have kept hello world. So this is the one row we have, and this is the second row. Then we are saying Excel file created successfully. Let's check this file as well. So this is the example.excel file. It has created with the specified values. Now in one of my videos, someone is asked to explain how to create around million of rows and around 100 columns by this Excelize library. So I'll explain it. So we can create as many columns as we want in this way. Here I have taken 100. Since I want to create 100 columns, you can put your required number, and I have iterated over this range. In this range, first I have to calculate the cell on which I want to put some value. Since this is the first row and we want to create multiple columns, the cell name will be ending with 1 only. Now here in this place we can have A, B, and it will become the cell A1, B1, C1, D1. After A to Z, I want it as A, B, A, C, A, D. In this way I want. Increasing in alphabet in Excel is a bit different. So I have created this function alpha to alpha string. Here, each time I'll be getting one integer value from 1 to 100 in my case, and it will be returning an string value that will be A, B, C, D, E, F in this way. How it is calculating the value? Now what is the purpose of this for loop? At first time when the value is 1, this condition will not fall, and here it is decreasing the value by 1. So at the first iteration, it will become column will be 0. This will be 0 and it will become A plus 0 means A. As a result, I'll have the value A here. Now in column, since I have the value 0 here, so again the column will remain 0. In the next iteration, column will be 0, this condition will exist and it will get break statement and will come out of the loop. At the end, result will be A only. Now let's suppose I have 27 here. Generally from Excel, the written value should be AA. For the 27th value, in the first iteration, this column will become 26. Here the remainder will be 0. So in result variable, at first iteration, it will be coming A only. In column, there will be a value 1. Again here it will come. It will check this condition that won't exist. So it will come here again. The value of the column from this calculation was 1. And in the next iteration, it will become 0 here. Here again, from this calculation, it will be A plus 0. That will be again A. Now from here, we have calculated A. From the first iteration in the result variable, we already have A. So A plus A is AA, and it will store that AA value in this result. The column value was 0. So when we will divide it from 26, it will be again 0. In the third iteration, it will be coming here, fall within this condition, come out of the loop. So output will be double A here. So similarly, it will be calculating AA, AB, AC, and similarly, we will be keep proceeding. So in this way, we can create the cell here. Once we have got the cell, in the cell we are giving the value as column plus the column number that we have got from here. So in A1, I will be giving the value column 1. In B1, I will be keeping the value column 2, and so on. If you have any issue to understand this logic, please let me know in comments. I'll explain it again there. For now, let's quickly run the code. Okay, let's open the Excel. Here we can see we have created a column with the values column 1, column 2, column 3, and so on till column 100. So this is the way to create 100 columns. After creating the 100 columns, now let's see how can we create multiple rows as well. To create multiple rows, I'll be creating this function. Here I have started an iteration for 1000 because I want to create 1000 rows. Now why I have started an iteration from 2? Because on the first row I have already created this 100 columns. So there will be two iteration, two for loops. One is for the row and second is for the column. In the second for loop, I have kept the range for 100 because I have already created the 100 columns. So here I am defining that I am creating 1000 rows and 100 columns. Now, to decide the cell value, I will be using rows as well as column. In this line, I am calculating the column. In this line, I am calculating the cell by combining the column and the row number. We are using the same function to calculate the column here. Here, one by one, it will be giving us A, B, C, D to Z, then A, E to AZ, and so on. And in the column name, I'll be merging the row number here. How I am getting the row number? From this iteration, I'll be getting it. So the first time, the cell will become A will be the column, 2 will be the row, so cell will become A2. In third iteration, the column will be iterating, the row will be 2 only, and it will be keep increasing the column till 100. Once we have the sheet name, the cell name, here we are putting the data as data, the row value, that is 2. Data 2 hyphen, here I am getting the value of column. So in this way, by iterating, by calculating the column, by calculating the row, you can finalize the cell and you can put some value. Let's check the output. How does it show the data on Excel? Here, if you are creating millions of rows, then it will be definitely going to take much time. Okay, created successfully. Let's check the Excel file. And this is the data we have. First, we have all the columns that we have created, column 1 to column 100. And then we have 1000 rows here. In each row, it will be putting the data. Here for 992 row, it is printing the data. Then the row 992 hyphen column. Column is 1 here. So in this simple way, you can handle the Excel and you can handle the large amount of data with the Excelize library. That's the wrap up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Your feedback means the world to me.